morning, viewers. We meet here at Diplomacy 101 by the Big Durian channel. With me, Teli Natalia. Our guest today is one of Indonesia's senior diplomats, newly appointed ambassador to Denmark and Lithuania, Ibu Dewi Savitri Wahab. Good morning, Ibu. Welcome. First of all, we want to know who is Ibu Dewi herself. Let's check this one.
Plan of action, there are several collaborations and several fields. We, of course, would like very much, as President has tasked all the ambassadors, economic diplomacy is one. And in the area of difficult time like this, pandemic, we need to be able to find possibilities also in terms of other collaborations such as vaccine or medicine or economic cooperation. Now in plan of action, we have economic cooperation, we have defense cooperation, we also have people-to-people collaborations. But in terms of economic, we are looking into more trade collaboration, investment collaboration, in terms of agriculture, renewable energy. We know Denmark is very advanced in renewable energy, so we are looking in that. We also have a program in terms of climate change. We also have collaboration economic, what we call a circular economy, which means basically the concept is like recycling, but to make sure that what we use, we make sure it's recycled, and then that can be again as a raw material to do something with that. So that kind of circular economy. Agriculture, we have that collaboration. They are interested in organic milk, so we are looking into that. In particular, they are interested in managing waste into renewable energy. They are now looking into, I think, Citarum River, because Citarum River, under it's been cleared under at that time was General Doni Monardo, and they are interested in knowing, and they're interested in giving investment in terms of how to manage that river to be lively and to be a source of livelihood. If you look into Copenhagen, the middle is the river, and years ago, that kind of river, it's similar to Citarum, dirty, you have full of waste and stuff like that. Now it's clean, so they are going to have a collaborations in that renewable, in terms of waste management, in terms of trade, well, our trade relation is, I have to say, our trade relation is not that big. It's only 400 million US dollar, which is not that much. We are looking into more export and import trade collaboration between Indonesia and Denmark. So I have to see what kind of product that we can sell more to Denmark. But at the moment, more on footwear that we are selling to Denmark. In terms of investment, our investment, Denmark investment is, it's quite big. So I think 7 billion US dollar. We are trying to make sure that more investment coming in so that our economic relations can be more fruitful. I wanted very much, I've been saying this to my counterpart, our Danish ambassador to Indonesia, that we would like to make sure our collaboration can give more impactful meaning to the people Indonesia and Denmark, as well as and give meaningful to our region as well as global. When I say this, for example, as I said, Denmark is very advanced in renewable energy. They are looking into zero emission in, I think, 2050. We need to have more collaboration in that area, and hopefully our collaboration can be an example to the region or global when we have this collaboration on climate change, for example, or renewable energy, or managing waste so that can be transferred into energy. So this kind of collaboration that I'm looking into. But the other thing is also, I know Denmark is very advanced in medical. I hope to get more understanding. I hope to get more collaboration in terms of the medical field, because now during pandemic we realize that our health system needs improvement, so we can learn more about from Denmark. In Denmark, as other Western countries, they are very good in health system, so we would like to look into that. The other area is that research and development. They are very good in research development. We wanted to see whether there is going to be collaboration between Denmark University and our university in terms of artificial intelligence. I know Ministry of Research and Technology, they have already a national plan of artificial intelligence, so we just wanted to see whether they can fit into that national plan of action. The other thing is on maritime. Denmark, similar to Indonesia, which is they consist of many islands. So they are, of course, advanced in maritime issues. Now we are finalizing, or we are still exploring the possibility of having frigate collaboration, which means we buy frigate, but they are going to give us transfer of technology on terms of frigate, which is in very advanced in terms of technology. The speed is very good and stuff like that. So we are doing with Pindad collaboration and Ministry of Defense to see that can be finalized. So that kind of collaboration that I'm looking into. Of course, we are looking into possibility of having, as I said, recent artificial intelligence, because Denmark now has come up with the first country to produce a robot which can have a swab test according to a different throat. Yeah, so they come up with that. We are looking into that kind of possibility. Also, you mentioned about people to people. We are looking into that collaboration, people to people, especially in terms of interfaith dialogue, because we have collaboration, interfaith dialogue for several years. So what happened is that our scholars, our academicians, like the daughters of Pak Gus Dur, Yeni Wahid came over there, Pak Dino Jalal came over there, explained to the Denmark society how we have 6 religions that can live harmony, and then Muslim democracy can go hand in hand. So these are the things that we would like to explain to them. And especially what happened with the burning of Al-Quran, this kind of misunderstanding, it's important that we explain to them about Muslim, about interfaith dialogue. So I guess that one, overall what I'm looking into, that kind of collaboration. In terms of people to people, I said people to people, that one. I'm looking into also more students studying there, but the way I see it's a bit difficult. if you compare for Australia with Australia, for example, my previous post was Australia, because Australia has every year 350 scholarship, and the distance is not that far, so the appetite of the Indonesians to go to Australia is quite high. Now, in terms of Denmark, perhaps we need to explore more what specialty of what fields that many Indonesians can go there. The other thing is that I'm not sure whether there are any Denmark universities that fall into this LPDP scholarship. So perhaps I need to see the possibility of one faculty in University of Copenhagen, for example, that can include into 100 university that many Indonesians can go into with the LPDP scholarship. I have to say the scholarship, in terms of scholarship like that, like I'm talking about Australia, I don't think they have it, but they have this kind of capacity building in terms of 2 weeks time for learning from study. They go there and stuff like this. So this kind of collaborations that I will look into when I arrive there.
So how about Lithuania, Bu?
I'm going to be based in Copenhagen, but I also look after Lithuania. The relation there's still a lot of room to improve that relations, particularly in technology. Somebody approached me, they want to work with Lithuania in terms of solar energy because they're very good in solar energy. So I'm looking into field. The other thing is more on giving understanding to Lithuania what Indonesia is all about. More tourism coming here, because I don't think they know much about Indonesia. We have only 5 people in Lithuania, while in Denmark we have around 3,000. So it's more with Lithuania. It's more exploring possibility of economic collaboration, people to people, and of course cultural issue, and of course in terms of G2G, we want to make sure that the relationship is in place.
Thank you very much, Ibu, and we wish you all the best for
Thank
the
you.
new post.
Thank you.
Hope to see you again here in Indonesia.
Thank you. Hope
Good
to see you in Copenhagen. You happen to be in Europe, please do come and visit me in Copenhagen. I'll be happy to take you and see, meeting with Indonesian people there, and see the interests are the collaboration between Indonesia and the project as a collaboration between Indonesia and Denmark. So thank you,
Thank you so
Bulia.
much,
Thank you so much for interviewing me. It's a pleasure to meeting you again.
Pleasure to meeting you too.
Thank you.